Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's WCTV Game of the Week. Paul Breece and Matt Hill here at Brentwood High School to bring you a district contest between the Centennial Cougars and the Brentwood Bruins. And Matt, the Bruins enter this game 6-0, leading the district. Centennial comes in 3-2 after two straight losses. Got to get some momentum going on for your Centennial.
No doubt about it. You know, they went into that Independence game, which I think a lot of people thought they were going to come out on top, but ended up losing. And then last week played the number 10 team in the state and weren't able to pull it out. Yes, West Central weren't able to pull it out. And now this doesn't get any easier as you're going to face the Bruins in there. Just threatening ground game. I mean, with Ben Green in that backfield, they're going to run it down your throat all night. They better come with their chin strap buckled up all the way.
Well, yeah, I think you're exactly right, Matt. We'll see on offense, the Bruins going to get the ball first, and they are going to have to do. Centennial is really fight hard that front seven and try to get the Bruins off the field offensively, or the clock is just going to run out on them.
And as we saw last week, they're going to run it at you, but they also have the ability to go play action.
Well, there's a high fair catch. Driver on the fair catch, and here comes the Bruins offensively. They are led by a two-quarterback system, and here comes Isaac Martinez, Andy Shumpert, White, Caldwell, Mayer, Teichman, Green, Morris, Pickard, Zimmerman, and Woods. And I believe it's going to be Austin Winfrey, not White, that is going to lead us out here. Actually, Aaron Mayer is going to start on the quarterback, but well, no, it is Winfrey. And there is Ben Green. And Matt, the Bruins offensively love to attack that left side.
Yeah, we saw it last week against the Gallatin Green Wave, and they just were pounding away, especially that second half. Gallatin came out, tried to make it close, but then they just took over.
Well, the Centennial defense has got to come to the answer the bell. Akbari, Walker, Ziegler, Sanders, Johnson, Underwood, Zering, Refugee, Fleming, and the front seven have got to be a big factor here. There's a big counter, and 37 on the
big
carry.
Stiff arm.
And he just keeps going.
Oh, we got a flag.
That's going to be a late flag coming in off the tackle. What's your guess on that, Matt?
You know, I didn't see a face mask. I'm wondering if they're saying Ben Green put his hand on the defender's face mask. Not a call you see very often. And I honestly didn't see a block in the back there, but that couldn't have been holding back the line of scrimmage. He's pointing back a few yards, though, so we'll see what happens here.
Well,
huge hole off the left side, and you said it.
They ran the trap with the fullback. That was Meehan, actually, not Green. Oh. And, 37-38. It is, from our vantage point, confusing. So it looks like an offensive face mask.
They are going to call it. You don't see it very often, and you know, those offensive players get away with it a lot. You stick that hand out to stiff arm and you go right to that face, and it doesn't get called very often at all.
So there we go, first down, even without the
it was only a 5-yard variety.
Yeah. So now Winfrey, and if you're going to throw the ball up, Shumpert out there one-on-one is your guy. Green, left side.
Oh, nice move by Green.
And that is to the house, I believe, man.
Yeah, he got it. I like the way he finished diving for that pylon, and 2 times right off the bat, Brentwood goes on the left in just monster holes. Huge runs by both those guys, and you saw Green being very patient there, and with his blocker setting it up, makes a nice move, goes in for the score.
Well, if we get a replay here, you're going to see this left end just get cleaned up by the fullback.
And I mean,
there he is, pancake.
Yeah, and massive hole, great blocking downfield as well, which is when you are able to run for as many yards as this Bruin offense has, everybody's got to be involved. The tight ends, wide receiver, everybody. And I guess
how about that, Matt? You rarely see a Brentwood team go for 2 this early in the game, and or without anything on the line.
I think they may have called him out of bounds.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, they're going to get the touchdown there.
Either way, it's 6 points for the Bruins, Matt. I thought they had
it looked like he was in.
Well, the Big Green finishes it off.
Nonetheless.
Yeah. Slow start for the Cougars, slow start for us. For us up here. And so 7-0.
Good back.
Yeah, 58 seconds into the game, basically 3 plays in a cloud of dust, Matt, in the Ben Green long run, and then capped off by the 1-yard touchdown And Ben Green adds to his totals for the year. Came into the game, Matt, 682 yards, averaged almost 10 yards a carry, 7 touchdowns, making 8. So,
well, that over there, about over 30. I'm not exactly sure what it was.
Yeah.
So that's going to help bump that carry up 10 yards a carry. That's amazing through 6 games, and it's not like he's got 15 carries. You know, he's carrying the load of this burden here on this team.
Well, and a big thing we heard before the game, one of the starting linemen, Matthew Morris, I think has an injured foot and is out, as well as a couple of other guys.
I don't think he's on that left side.
And yeah, so
which might be one of the reasons why we see him, especially last week and this week so far, running left.
Number 7 is Scotty Fleming. Number 8, Bailey Wisnowski.
so
Got to watch for some speed here from Scotty Fleming. He's a dangerous man. We'll see if they kick it to him. Although we saw some leg last week.
yeah.
Gonna be beginning, but I don't think they're worried about a return.
That one, not a lot of wind tonight, Matt.
Still in the end zone.
And it is still in the end zone. So the kick
Into the end zone.
by Halpern, and that is a touchback. Centennial needs a big start here, and it starts with J.J. Tomlin, the quarterback. Fleming, Lee, Hall, Wisnowski, Collier. But the guys that are really important, Johnson, Harlan, Drury, Fuller, and Phillips. The guys up front. They have talent all over the skill positions.
Yeah, you know, Creed and I were talking before the game. We thought that Centennial needed to come out here and score quick and stay in this game. But Brentwood came out and did the exact same thing we were thinking Centennial had to do. So they've got to answer right now.
Going to rely on the arm of Tomlin, and I believe that's Wisnowski, the intended receiver. Wisnowski had a big game last week, Matt, over 100 yards in receptions.
Yeah, generally is sure-handed.
And there's Coach Pemberton, and he is loves the way his defense has played so far, Matt. You know, last week in our WCTV game of the week, they only gave up 41 yards total offense.
And the lone score was a botch play on the defense. Excuse me, about the
absolutely.
offense.
Yeah, so the only points they gave up was a fumble recovery and a return.
And it was just some crazy play where, you know, the ball just like kind of
slipped out of Winfrey's hand and it
double
bounced right
out.
to him.
Yeah.
So 41 yards. Granted, Matt, later did I learn that the starting quarterback for Gallatin was injured. That was actually the backup.
Okay.
So,
gotcha.
you know, we gave
that
that
made a little bit of sense there.
Absolutely. All right, there's the secondary starters for the Bruins. Mayer, Martinez, Colton, Mulaney, Lee, Reed, England, Thetford. Leads the team, Woods, Zadek, and Hall. Here we go, 3rd and short.
Nice off the side there.
He's got some room. I believe that's number 7.
Kind of tiptoes out of bounds, Scotty Fleming.
Yeah. And Matt, I don't think Brentwood has been tested with this kind of skill position sets by their opponents so far.
No, and you know, you look everywhere you look on that team, there are multiple people that can take that ball and go the distance for Centennial. And there, you know, just a little short run off the side. Big pickup. First and 10 at the 50-yard line for Centennial. This is what they've got to do. They've got to come out here and score. Stay match for match with Brentwood.
There's Tomlin going to hand it off. Oh, just the fake. And Hall, Matt, this young man is going to have a lot of colleges knocking on his door. Manuel Hall, sophomore, 6'2", very sure-handed.
And you saw the separation he was able to get there, you know, with that little comeback. Zadek just not able to stay with him.
Last week, you talked about Wilson Central and the dominating performance they had. Actually, Centennial came out hot on offense. First 2 drives accounted for about 150 yards in total offense, and then the well just ran dry. I believe Fleming is going to be close, but it's probably going to be 3rd down here, Matt.
Yeah, he's looking like he's about 1.5 yards shy. Make it 2. Big 3rd down. You're kind of also in no man's land here. And I think with as dominant as you saw Brentwood be, you might be thinking 2 shots at it right here. Tomlin can run the ball as well, so be careful. Watch him to cut loose. I like a little rollout here. If not, just jet sweep running up the gut.
Wisnowski got to look for something.
You can't go back.
And he squeezes through. The ball comes loose. And that would be spelled disastrous if you're Centennial after a pretty strong drive.
And it stays with Centennial. Wisnowski very lucky not just to cover the ball, but also to get the first down. You know, they ran that little jet sweep, and then he bounced it back outside further away from the 40, and that generally spells disaster. This is a pretty good Bruins squad, got a lot of speed.
Well, talking about a good spot, Matt. That's going to bring up a first down, and Tomlin's going to just throw it
wide
up. And that is Hall, I believe.
You can just see the respect they're giving Hall. I mean, they're not giving him any kind of a jam off the line. They're giving him 10 yards back. He can just go play pitch and catch all night long. And there's Brian Rector for Centennial High School. You know, got this program really going. Beat Franklin for the first time earlier this season. Excited about their prospects.
Well, you talked about beating Franklin for the first time. Centennial's record against Brentwood High, 0-16. So maybe another first. Here tonight on our WCTV Game of the Week. And there's Fleming. And he runs with a little, he's running downhill a little bit tonight, Matt.
No doubt. You know, this team's fired up, and I think it goes a lot back to what you said. You know, when Coach Rector came to Centennial, he was beating the halls, trying to get people up there, and he had people fired up to beat Franklin. They've got that done. You know, that's the next thing he's harping on now here is beating Brentwood.
Well, they are 1-1 in the district. They lost to Independence. And again, the win versus Franklin evens them at 1-1. They cannot go 1-2.
No. A lot of Centennial fans came to watch this game tonight to support their Wildcats.
On the backside.
Very lucky they didn't drop for a loss.
I believe that was
Looks
Jack
like he picked
Mayer.
it up. Yeah.
87, just coming off the end, and this is going to be close, Matt.
Tackle on the play by number 41, Luke Lee.
It's looking like he got it.
Well, they're going to measure.
They're going to measure.
And I tell you what, Matt, this is probably the best thing that could happen. Centennial, I mean, defensively just gets ripped apart in the first series. Man, to have a good opening drive, running some clock, getting first downs, keeping their defense off the field.
Allowing those coaches also to coach them up a little bit on the sideline.
Absolutely.
Okay, look.
So a big first down again, taking it inside just the 30-yard line of the Bruins.
Yeah, you know, I did not think, you know, I know Centennial can run the ball pretty well, but I did not expect them to be winning like they are right now, or not winning, but like being successful like they are, moving the ball on the ground. And I'm sure the Bruins didn't see it as well. We all thought they were going to come out slinging the ball.
So Tomlin with the hard count and the short pass, and there's Wisnowski, and he's fighting for everything he's got. He's inside the 25 to about the 24, Matt. So
yeah, you know, we talked about Centennial's defense going to have to make some adjustments. I think they're going to have to make some adjustments here for the Bruins on some of this passing game. They are just giving so much space right now to these receivers. And, you know, it's going to be a real problem if Centennial's able to continue running the ball like they are, because that's just going to open up more space in that secondary as they have to add more people into the box to come and stop that run. And look at the space they're giving up at the top of the screen, 10 yards.
And there's a big run by number 2. That's going to be Deion Sanders.
It looked like Sanders was able to break that little arm tackle. He might have had a lot of room.
Deion Sanders, only a sophomore.
A lot of young guys.
6 foot 200, man,
yeah,
sophomore.
Big guy running, and you know, just not able to get away from that tackle. There was another guy there. I didn't see that.
And very, you know,
hard-nosed.
Yeah, very hard-nosed. And you got to give Coach Rector credit for putting it in the young people's hands early on with Hall and Sanders.
Look at that up top, the respect they're giving these wide receivers. That is a huge amount of space.
Oh,
they didn't make it.
Close.
They didn't make it.
Yeah, the side judge over here is already signaling 4th down.
Yeah, he got stopped way short. I think with the, you know, the amount of space you're giving on those wide receivers, I mean, Lord, just pitch it out to one of them. I think on 4th down, they're going to have to step up and get in one of their face. But I'd imagine we're going to see it run it again.
4th down. Here comes Fleming in for Sanders. Again, where you only need a yard, you go with shotgun, Matt.
Yeah.
And there's Tomlin. You talked about his running ability.
Yeah, he's another one of the, you know, you talk about how big those running backs are. Tomlin is not small. I mean, he's got some size, and he is not afraid to stick it in there.
6'1", 185.
I mean, a lot of big guys. And you know, big guys sometimes doesn't mean speed. These guys all have speed.
So a big first down, Matt.
I'm throwing that out there. Look at that space up top.
Yep. And go to the seam. Wisnowski down to the 1.
You also saw them drag across into the flat there. They were just wide open. I mean, just a lot of options. These Wildcats, you look at number 2 in the flat, he's wide open as well. But great catch. First and goal from the 1.
Now we'll see if maybe Tomlin goes under center, but.
And he does.
Oh, yep, go with a little jumbo power eye. Oh.
Stick it in there.
And Fleming
kind of hesitated. Ball's on the ground.
Now he's calling him down.
Oh, wow. Couldn't quite see what happened there.
Well, that's very dangerous. When you get it stacked up right there and let the play continue when it should be blown dead because the forward progress is stopped. So second down and goal from about the 2 now. Oh, and a quick toss.
Penetration. A lot of penetration from that Bruins.
Yep. They're going to have to play action, I think.
Yeah. Or I think spread them out. There, you know, part of that running game success they were having is they had everybody spread out, which I'm not a real fan of down here on the goal line. I do like that Coach Rector put them under center, tried to run the ball, but they have not been successful. Here you got third down. I definitely like the run and pass option on a little rollout pass down here. That's always nice.
Yeah, you like the rollout with maybe Tomlin running out and have
somebody drag underneath on the backside, tight end, something like that. But also, you know, you look at this, Coach Rector definitely has said we are going to be physical. We are not scared of you guys. We know you you have the ability to stop the run, but we can run it too. So no telling, he might be wanting to make a statement here.
Well, a timeout by Coach Rector and the Cougars. The first, as we are here late in the first quarter, the Bruins lead 7-0 on our WCTV Game of the Week. Paul Breece and Matt Hill and our whole gang here, bringing you the action on another beautiful night, man. If we just keep this weather going, I'll be excited.
It won't last long. But I'm enjoying it. Thank you, global warming.
Al Gore.
That's right. That's why I run my SUV every day.
Well, Matt, we got a lot of games around the county, but one of the most important to at least these two teams is the Franklin-Ravenwood game.
Yep.
That's taking place down at Franklin, and hopefully we'll get a score of the Franklin-Ravenwood game coming out. But again, Independence is hosting Hillsborough in the other action in the district of 11 AAA. And we'll talk about some of the other teams here in just a little bit.
Huge third down play. See, we got them spread out a little bit.
Yeah, that's probably a little better option now. Sit back, he's going to throw it.
He's got it.
And
that's a touchdown. Wisnowski, you know, you look at these receivers, some of these athletes they've got on the outside. Wisnowski definitely doesn't have the size, but he's got the toughness. You see him take a quick catch and bang, bang hit, and he hangs onto the ball, touchdown.
He's had a little trouble early on hanging on the football. He dropped one and then had the fumble off the jet sweep that he recovered. But, you know, he's so sure-handed, Matt, that he's also the holder on the extra points.
Which you don't see very often.
And that is a nice kick. And ladies and gentlemen,
we've got
don't adjust your sets. It is a tie game, 7-7.
And that was the Bruins drive was impressive. You know, three quick plays, but that was a drive right there. I mean, set up. We're going to hit you on third down. We're getting to third and short. We're just going to keep pounding away at you. We're going to make passes when we need to. And you're going to see Tomlin take the snap. Does a great job of getting protection from that offensive line. Sees exactly where he's going with the ball. Wisnowski with the big catch. Takes the hit. Touchdown, 7 points. We're tied up with 3:12 remaining here in the first quarter.
Oh, it's now for Centennial's defense trying to answer the bell because they just got waylaid on that first.
Yeah, you saw your offense come up and say, hey, we're going to go toe-to-toe, boys. Step it up. We got to do this.
Yeah. You're talking about trying to outscore the Bruins. They just don't give up points like that.
No, they don't.
And that's probably well, I mean, they've only given up 22 points all year, man.
Yeah, and you know, and 7 of which came off of a double return.
Try it again. And the kick, I think, Matt, he's trying to squeeze it in between the 30 and the 20, and he's just not getting it all. A very simple and very sure-handed fair catch by 27 for the Bruins. That's Driver. So now, Winfrey back under center. There's the left side.
Oh,
and I tell you what,
all
man,
kinds of space. Oh my God!
Unbelievable. Ben Green is at it again, and see if he can make it this time without getting tackled at the 1. 70 yards, 1 play, and the Bruins answer.
And that's how you get a 10-yard average. That's, you know, that's demoralizing not just for this defense, but also for that offense. You came out there and you drove down the field, very meticulous in what you were doing, kind of dismantling that Bruins defense, and then just to go, hey, 70 to the house.
So very disheartening. And Matt, you got to give Meehan, the fullback, credit. He has killed that defensive end twice on that play. And here comes the extra point, and it is good. And boom, 8 seconds, Matt.
That's wild.
14-7.
And here you're going to see, watch Meehan come off on the block and just demolishes the defensive end.
Yeah, that defensive end didn't even look like he wanted to take him on.
Not at all. And then there's a bad angle taken by Wildcat there, and just Ben Green does the rest. Untouched, 70 yards. Doesn't get any better than that in the run game.
Well, Matt, you know, we were kiddingly and joking a whole lot last week about telling Gallatin, hey, they're going left, they're going left. I don't know if maybe
4 plays to the left.
Coach Rector. We got to get that cornerback over there. I don't know where he's at.
I don't know what's happening there. So they're going to have to shun or shade that direction.
Well, the full moon's out, Matt, and that's a bad sign for everyone here. We're going to be here a long time, or
I'm all right as long as we got a good game going on.
Yeah. Well, there's a deep kick.
That's in the end zone.
Alper. Another touchback.
That's another Clearwater Pools kickoff. Centennial will start first and 10
well,
from their 20.
Coach Rector, J.J. Tomlin, going to try to figure a way to respond.
I mean, you know, they were running the ball really well. And I think you look at those D-backs, they're playing off. You're looking at an 8-yard cushion there for those receivers. Now you saw the pump and go. I was actually about to say that. He didn't catch it. Oh, he bobbled that.
There's number 8.
I don't know. Did you see that? It looked like he bobbled that going down.
J.B. Carlton with the interception. The two deep safety right there.
And here we see it just kind of throw it up, hang back. And right there, the ball was being bobbled when he hit the ground. But nonetheless, it's an interception for Bruins.
Well, Matt, Brentwood has the ball. They're on the left hash over here. There's not a lot of running room.
They were on the left hash last time. I think they're going left.
Aaron Mayer under center. There's Green in motion. And they're going to try it again. And this time they at least made him cut back a little bit.
Only 7.
Yeah, only 7.
That's going to knock down that average a little bit.
Yeah. So going to bring up 2nd and 3. And Ben Green.
Centennial needs to stop bad.
One of the 35 seniors on this roster. Here comes Winfrey. And again, I mean, Matt, they got 8, 9 guys in the box.
Oh, and they're going to counter back to the right now.
Martinez going to try to get outside. And he cuts up for the first down. Great individual run there.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to get bottled up on the edge. Martinez, though, shows the speed and quickness and tenacity. They're able to bust that through around the right side and pick up the big first down. I mean, you know, you see right there were two Wildcat defenders. The Cougar defenders. I think I said Wildcat like 5 times tonight. Thanks for hooking me up there.
Wilson Central, they were the Wildcats. So here we go, 1st and 10. Green, the toss sweep, and he's going to get out there on the edge. And not a bad play that time. Who was that, 33 on the tackle? That's going to be Spencer Zering, the senior. It's going to be a pickup of about 5. So it's always, you know, Matt, 5 or 6 is not bad. But again, attacking that left-hand side.
They just keep pounding away. I mean, you know, I think right now probably neither one of those sides are not happy with 5 yards. Bruins are happy with 5 yards, and Centennial's happy they didn't get torched.
And there's Meehan, or check that, Beasley. 33. Ty Beasley, another senior.
3rd down.
Very unusual
First
situation.
3rd down for the Bruins tonight. Yeah.
If they go right, it'd be a miracle. A big mare.
I don't think
Yeah, there's no way. No.
He didn't get it.
Fourth down, and Coach Pemberton, probably one of his the first biggest decision he's made tonight.
He's going for it.
So Winfrey and Shumpert exchange.
4th and a very long one.
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. They do not need that quarterback sneak. Uh-oh. They're going to have to use a timeout. I think Martinez went the wrong direction.
It's like, we go left, Martinez. What are you doing over there?
Classic. Well, 11 seconds in the first quarter. And the Bruins driving, but a crucial 4th down coming up here on the 10th anniversary of the 2002 Bruin State Football Champions. They were honored just before the game. A lot of them looked like they were in still, no. They were not in.
Not playing shape.
Not playing shape. Flag football shape.
Yeah, softball shape.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Church softball.
Right.
And so
I thought I was in basketball league shape. I was not.
Well,
you tried to tell me. You tried to warn me.
Yeah.
I'm in bowling shape.
Absolutely. We got a bowling league going.
WCTV bowling league.
Well, a big 4th down, and yep, this time Martinez stays, and Green goes left, and let's see the spot. You know, and definitely makes it. Needed to get to the 29. Needed to get to the 31. Marked at the 29. So Coach Pemberton told Martinez, don't move, buddy. Stay right there. We're coming your way.
Nice blocking. I mean, just it's amazing watching how well this team blocks.
Well, you know
they get down in a 4-point stance.
Yeah, absolutely. I was hoping you were going to mention that, and the gap's really tight.
Yeah, and you know, most of the time, I'll wait till the play's over.
Well, you know where it's going.
Ben Green on the carry.
You know, a lot of times these teams, to help the running game, they spread their stance, they widen their splits a little bit, gives more running lanes and alleys. We're seeing the opposite here, and it's been very successful for the Bruins, and that's going to do it for our first quarter here on WCTV's Game of the Week. When Bruins 14, Centennial 7. Fast-paced action tonight.
If you like scoring, you're going to like this game, I think. Well, Matt, our second time to be at Brentwood in a row. And gracious host here. Big crowd on hand. You know, a lot of kids back here picking up where they left off last week in their tackle football games.
Don't think
back
anybody's
here.
lost any teeth. There actually was like a 3-minute fight back there last week.
Really good old
So
days.
moms and dads letting your kids run around back there, just giving you a heads up.
Yeah. It's either drop them off behind the bleachers or drop them off at the mall. Well, Coach Pemberton has got things going offensively. Now we got to figure out how to stop the Centennial offense beside a turnover. Oh, and there's the backside. And Martinez fighting for everything he's got.
That's the second time they've run that little backside counter to Martinez. This time not quite as successful. Both times that they've run it, Martinez has had people in his face immediately. First time he's able to escape. This time he's lucky to pick up a couple yards. And this is the second third down that the Bruins have had tonight, and it's going to be 3rd and 5. Big third down here. Wonder if we'll see the ball in the air or if we'll see the ball go to the left.
You got Mayer, and I tell you what, he would love to connect with his cousin Jack, the tight end. Oh, they did connect.
He had him.
Yeah, there he is.
Martinez was wide open, but I'm sure they had, Mayer's like, nah, I got to hook up my, blood's thicker than water, brother.
So Aaron Mayer to Jack Mayer. And Matt, you almost want to go signal over to the Centennial defensive coordinators and say, hey, we know what's coming. Left and the tight end hot pass.
Yeah.
What? Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. And a big hit. I believe that's Zaring.
It is.
Shumpert. And again, there's
I was actually about to say, you don't have a quarterback holding there.
Oh, Shumpert, the receiver, the leading receiver on this team, but he doesn't wear gloves. Does that make a difference?
I don't know.
Ask him back in 1970 if it made a difference.
Stick him.
So
that's the 70 era.
So Shumpert mishandles, but here goes. You see Mayer gets held up very nicely at the line.
He does. And you look at the top of the screen. Martinez wide open. But nonetheless, Mayer does a great job of powering in the end zone there. Good job on the reception and getting off that block and getting the end zone.
Visit www.vaco.com or call 324-VACO. Set to kick for the Bruins, number 21, Trace Halpern.
Halpern going to kick off. He's had, I believe, 3 touchbacks already. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, this time Fleming's going to get a chance to return it. And he is bottled up just about at the 23. A little confusion, man. It's the Brentwood. No, it's the Centennial kicker that has been chip shotting it.
Yeah. Not quite sure what they're doing with that.
No. I got to tell you right now, man, I'm a little. Channel 5's using our tent. I'm not sure I like that.
We take him down.
You're gonna bully him out of the way. Come on, Tyler. So here comes Tomlin. First down and Fleming, and whoops.
Whoa,
that is
lots
not
of
gonna be good.
44.
That was Matthew Red.
He dropped Fleming in the backfield like a bad habit.
And Matthew Reed on the tackle. It's good camera work done there by Ricky.
Ricky is actually, oh, he is down there. I was told that we had the brother and sister tandem on the field. Josh and Anita.
And there's a big
hit. Huge hit.
By Aaron Martinez, another senior, on the throw by Tomlin.
Wow, 3rd and 17. Man.
And there's Dominguez was the intended receiver, hit immediately.
Yeah. You know, you talked about Centennial coming out last week hot. We saw it here tonight. Marched right down the field with a beautiful drive. Come back, throw the ball up, interception, and now you're looking at 3rd and 17. The 16-yard line. This is not what they wanted to happen. Tomlin looking for a big play, and they look like they're bringing some heat, although I think they're backing off.
Yeah. Only a 3-man rush. Yeah, you said it.
He just throws it up again.
Oh, wow. Carlton almost had it. Wisnowski almost caught it. Martinez knocked it down. So the incomplete is going to make it 4th and 17.
And here we're going to see him roll to the right. Well, actually, it just kind of rolls to the right. He wasn't planning on doing that, and just throws it up for grabs again. You know, Tomlin, when we saw him earlier this week, or not this season, he was very precise in what he was doing. And I mean, that just twice now, just chunking it up deep.
Deep is Marsalis.
Marsalis back deep. Kick is going to be right to him. He's going to have a chance to return this. And there goes.
Oh, a couple of nice moves.
Marsalis, he's
makes 3 people miss and doesn't want to go down at the 48.
Well, the Bruins get the ball on Centennial's side of the field.
Returns it into Cougar territory. Brentwood will start first.
I guess the Channel 5 guy got what he needed.
Got the touchdown and back down he goes.
2 plays and out.
Yeah. His camera may be worth more than ours. I'm not sure. We'll have to ask Creed.
Well, that sticker, that's what does it.
Yeah, the sticker
Channel
makes
5 sticker.
Makes it worth $100,000. So here is Winfrey, and man, Shumpert has got
wide
it wide
open. Oh, wow. Oh, what a great move.
And the passing game has come to life, Matt.
Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, they've just been kind of lulled to sleep by hammer. And Shumpert just dangerous.
47-yard, Winfrey to Shumpert.
We talked about his hands there on the
extra point. Yeah.
On the extra point. Now he redeemed himself there, I'd say.
Well, they are only going to go for 1. That's going to give them.
But they might try to make up for that extra point. And it's good.
Yeah, plenty of leg, plenty of distance. So Matt, 9:25 here in the second quarter. The Bruins lead 27-7.
Wow, just like that. It looked like we had a game going there at the first half, and the Bruins just pulling away. And here we're going to see the snap, and you know, Centennial definitely is thinking run. Shumpert gets 3-4 yards on his defender, comes back to the ball, and then makes a great play as the defender kind of gets out of position. Touchdown, Bruins. Great job, Shumpert. That was an excellent pitch and catch.
Well,
that was a nice replay, too.
Yeah, I tell you what, man.
There's some nice camera work on the sidelines.
Trace Halpern, number 21, will kick.
Channel 5 couldn't do that one.
For the Cougars, Brent Wisnowski.
Bruins to kick off. I think this one's, well, they kind of squibbed it.
Is that?
It's Wisnowski, I think.
He is.
Spins up to about the 26-yard line. Centennial back in action now. They've got to make something happen here. A lot of time left in the second quarter. You're already down by 20. You got to come out there and make something happen.
The Cougars will start first and 10 at their 27.
I believe, didn't you make a wager with Coach Jack Daniels before the season started? Got a little lunch bet here.
Number 2, Deion Sanders carries.
You're being awful silent.
Can't say anything right now.
Oh, yeah. All right, then I'll wait.
Second down coming up for the Cougars. And, you know, Matt, this time they seem to head back to the run a little bit with Fleming.
Gain of 2. It'll be second and 8.
And that's where they had their success early. They moved the chains with a couple of critical first down conversions.
And, you know, also right now, Brentwood's thinking pass, so that run on first down is going to be there.
And, oh.
Hung out to dry.
Yeah. Number 24, that is going to be Sam Mulaney.
And Thetford on the tackle.
Number 44, Matthew Reed in the backfield, pressuring the quarterback. And number 24, Sam Bam Mulaney brings the receiver down.
Mulaney.
Should be a little easier to, it's hard to read those gold numbers sometimes, but oh. A sideline warning, I believe.
Yep.
And I don't know if Brentwood coaching staff, Mark Pemberton, know who he's dealing with. That looks like Dan Turner, refereeing down there, the side judge, and he is well known. Maybe back from the NFL. But Dan is
it's a trickle down effect.
Well known.
He was at college.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Oh, and Hall with the catch, and he has got
his ability in the open field.
Ooh. I believe he
takes another lick.
I think he got hit right in the old face mask with another chin strap.
So we've seen some sticks here tonight. Last couple of plays.
First and 10 for the Cougars. Just shy of the 43-yard line.
So a first down conversion by Hall on the Tomlin pass. And this time, that's Deion Sanders, 200-pound sophomore.
Prime time. Up the gut.
Up the gut, exactly right.
About 3. Make it 4.
Out to the 47-yard line. Gain of about 5. Second and 5.
There's Deion Sanders again, and he's
trying
not
to get the edge.
Get back to barely makes it to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. You saw the defensive end there on the left side, to the right side. Stayed at home. You get upfield. Made a nice play. 3rd and 6.
A crucial 3rd and 6, Matt. I don't even know if you're in 4-down territory.
I think you are.
you down 20.
You're down 20 with 6:30 on the clock.
Until halftime.
Yes. Yeah. You're going for it.
So Tomlin.
A lot of room up top on the sideline.
Quick pass and a catch by Collier.
Ball's out.
I think he had to be down.
Yeah, I think he was down too.
And a first down strike from Tomlin to Collier.
Number 17.
And the sure-handed tight end. Take a look.
Tomlin knows right where he's going with the ball. Oh, yep, and he definitely was down before he lost the ball. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Centennial's gotta punch it in here.
6'4", 215, nice target. Collier. And now you got to reset those downs, and you got to like where you stand. And there is Deion Sanders. And he is going to carry his way down inside the 35 of Brentwood.
You see him spread it out a little bit. Nice run up the gut by Sanders. Got some speed. A little shake and bake. Picks up a nice 8-yard run on first down. That sure makes these 2nd and 3rd down calls a lot easier.
Oh, when you have a quarterback like Tomlin, you'd like to, give him an opportunity to throw it, not tell him to heave it up there and hope somebody catches it.
Well, why are they playing off these receivers? I mean, 2nd and 2 is almost a given.
There's Sanders again. He is met immediately.
He's going backwards. I'd say blow the whistle. They let that go a little while.
I believe that was Bedford and England, possibly. So 3rd and 2. And this time there's probably no doubt if they don't convert this, they're going for it.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like Coach Rector well, I thought they were going to call timeout, Matt, but now Coach Rector changed his mind. Sanders is going to be very
close. That pile looked like it was moving forward, but then just kind of slowed down. Not able to push it over the edge. I don't think they made it.
Several Bruins in on the stop. Very close to a first down.
I think they're going to be a little bit short. That surge just kind of stopped right at the
they are going to call it fourth down.
marker. Yeah.
Short. It will be fourth down. Timeout.
Well, they signaled fourth down, but now I guess they're going to.
Official timeout. They will measure.
They're making a prediction.
First Tennessee Bank with convenient hours, hundreds of locations, and thousands of ATMs across the state. You'll never have to miss a kickoff.
Well, Matt,
Bank with First Tennessee. Proud
again, busy
football.
week
First
6.
Powering your dreams.
Yeah, they're short.
He did not take it.
About a foot
Fourth down.
shy.
A foot.
Matt, we just got word. Ravenwood leads Franklin 7-0 at halftime.
Wow.
That is a shocker.
Not exactly what I thought. You know, it seemed like Franklin kind of had some things rolling. Picked up a little momentum.
A big 4th and inches, and you got to believe that Tomlin
Oh,
is going to be close.
he didn't go very far.
No, he didn't, but he didn't need to go very far.
He's got enough for the
He
first
got
down.
it.
First and 10.
First and 10, Cougars.
The first and 10.
4 minutes.
At the Bruins 32.
Here in the second quarter, they're trying to claw their way back into this game.
So Tomlin, the high snap, and that's Sanders. He's got a lot of carries tonight, Matt. I thought Fleming was going to get some, but
Yeah,
Tackled on the play by
No,
hasn't had as many.
and I think Coach Rector's trying to do the smart thing, run the clock as much as he can because he knows
Yeah.
if he gives the ball back to the Bruins, can they stop him?
Go, you know, if you're able to score here, going down 13, that's not bad the way this half was looking.
Collier eking out.
Oh, right in his face. He just throws it up again.
Oh, Mayer, one-handed.
Tomlin just, I don't like it. You know, he gets happy feet, throws stuff up off his back feet. It's dangerous. There you see it right there. He's got a guy in his face and says, "Oh, let's see what we can get."
Well, Teichman was on the pursuit of Tomlin. And Aaron Mayer, the co-quarterback for the Bruins, also plays safety. And
Played it very well that time.
so big 3rd and 7. There goes.
Zone read.
Wow. Tomlin stretches to about the 20. Oh, and a late flag.
There's a flag after the play.
6 took it in the chest.
Yeah. Got to be personal foul.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And Dan Turner,
Foul against Brentwood.
the referee in question, loves the flag.
He just chunked that thing.
Dan Taylor, I'm sorry.
Ball appears to be on the 10-yard line. Just outside the 10-yard
Yeah,
line.
now what was that?
I'm looking right here. Hold
yeah.
on, let's see what happened.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, he came and ran in late and popped him. You can't do that.
3 minutes.
61.
Under 3 minutes remaining.
Fleming. And he is still
Still
up.
motoring, trying to make something happen.
Fleming on the carry.
Down to about the 7-yard line, 8-yard line.
Tackled by J.B. Townsend, number 8. Gain of 2. Second and 8 at the 8.
Still can get a first down here. They really are trying to milk as much time off this clock as they can.
Absolutely, and doing a nice job this drive.
You know, the 2 times we've seen, well, I about said 2 times we've seen them score. They haven't scored yet. The one scoring drive, they were just very methodical, moving the ball up and down the field, and here they've done it as well.
There's Fleming, and
Nice hole
Found
off
a little
the right
crease,
side.
yeah. That's going to take it to 3rd down. Matt only needs about 2.5 more yards maybe for a first down, just inside the 5.
Assisted by number 59, Adam Thetford, just inside the 5-yard line. 3rd and 4. About the 4.5.
We've seen them have some success running the ball when they've spread it out, but here, when they got close to the goal line earlier, they bunched everything together, got a little offset eye, really struggled running it. Now they're not going to get in it this time. Oh, and wide open.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I love
Nice
that rollout
play,
from the goal line.
And a touchdown for the Cougars.
They may have scored too quickly.
You may be right about that. A minute 28 left until halftime, and the Cougars answer.
That was a huge play. If their defense can come up big here and have a stop, minute 28 remaining, down 2 scores, they're going to get the ball coming back out. You're going in with some success, something you can hang your hat on. Guys, we can move the ball against this team. Come on, let's get out there. Let's make a couple stops on defense, quit messing around on offense, and let's go put the ball in the end zone. Looking pretty good here.
And they get the ball coming out of the halftime.
Yeah.
So an opportunity here for the Cougars.
And here we're going to see Collier motion to the left out of the backfield. And then Tomlin faked the handoff, rolls right. Doesn't really have anybody in his face. Kind of hop steps it off his back foot, but able to get the ball there. Touchdown. I think that rollout is just deadly in the goal line.
Well, you saw Hall, Emmanuel Hall, the receiver, went toward like he was going for a slant and then went straight back to the outside, and that was the end result. Was that just a cushion you're talking about they give him already.
You can pick up 2 yards every 3, 4, 5 every time. And it's amazing on the goal line they're giving him that. See what kind of kickoff we have here. This could be a big deal. They're kind of kicking it towards the sideline, giving him the 30. You're going to give him a short field.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they haven't kicked it deep.
There we see it. You'd think doing that, they've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, they can go 80 instead of 70.
That's some awesome math. It's Common Core.
Common Core.
Let's don't forget at halftime, both of these fine marching bands will perform.
Well, a minute 28, Matt. We've seen Brentwood score twice in under 10 seconds.
Yeah. I'd stick a guy on the 50.
Well, I'd do something.
But everybody else inside the box, stick a guy on the 50, say don't let anyone get behind you.
There goes Green, left side. And
nice job.
Nice play.
There's a lot of Centennial guys on their back, though, over there at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 5. Clock's running.
See what kind of pressure the Bruins put on themselves. There's the pass.
He's going to get,
Winfrey escapes.
Nice job by Winfrey.
Needs to go down.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Don't get yourself hurt, young man. That Centennial faithful over there on the visitor section kind of erupts with that sack. 3rd down, 44 seconds remaining. The second half, you got to think they might just run the ball up the middle here. Take it to the house.
Yeah, I think Coach Pemberton decided after the first run by Green, where he did pick up a whole lot, that they are going to decide to run it out right here.
Timeout.
Is that Coach Rector taking the timeout?
I believe so. He had 2 left. If he used one now, and then after this play, Matt, I guess he thinks maybe he's got a shot to maybe return one. That's.
I think you got to cut your losses. You don't want to give up another big play here.
So 20 seconds left after the timeout. As we are approaching halftime. And the Bruins from Brentwood lead 27-14 here. On a wonderful night for fall football on the last weekend of September.
Third down and 3.5.
3rd and 6. Or check that 3rd and 4. Mayer is going to, he's going to keep it. And he has got some speed.
He's got a lot of room.
He's going around the edge.
Ooh, it might be tacking some on. Maybe not. And that's what happens. You call that timeout. You were guaranteed a run out, and now you're going to be throwing a couple of shots at the end zone.
Well, you got 11 and a half seconds. Yeah, I think you got
maybe one.
Two plays.
2 plays max.
You got Winfrey, Shumpert, and Marsalis coming in. Usually it's Winfrey and Shumpert, and then Mayer and Marsalis. Now you got Shumpert and Marsalis in the game. So
nice open field running there, and a great headsy play to get out of bounds.
Wow, the wild spread formation here, man. Here comes Winfrey. He's got plenty of time, Matt. Plenty of time.
Got a man wide open down the middle of, well, not quite wide open, but he had him. Oh. Kind of had a little shove there by Marsalis at the end of that play.
So going to take it 4.6.
4.6 seconds remaining in the half.
One more shot.
You know, Matt, I don't know if they're going to throw it deep, but Aaron Mayer trotting back at quarterback. He's not the best thrower between the two, but he possesses a lot of athletic ability. If they give him if he does that quarterback sneak again.
You saw it on the last play, yeah. Ball's on the ground.
Do you have timeout here? Do you got to call it?
I think you let it go.
And they do let it go. So halftime has come to Brentwood High School as the Bruins lead 27-14 over the Centennial Cougars on our WCTV Game of the Week. As halftime comes up, we will send you to Pets of the Week, and we'll be back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime score, the Brentwood Bruins 27, Centennial Cougars 14. Paul Breece and Matt Hill and the whole WCTV group bringing you the action as the Bruins jumped out, and it looked like, Matt, it was going to spin out of control for Centennial, and a nice drive to end the half has got them back within 2 possessions, and they're going to get the ball here.
Yeah, it looked like the wheels were coming off and in a hurry. But Tomlin able to drive down the field there, ate up a lot of clock. You know, kind of allowed his defense to rest a little bit as well. Able to put it in the end zone with a nice rollout. But for the Bruins, it's been green. I mean, 7 carries, 143 yards, just all on the ground. And just, you know, you've seen Martinez with a couple of nice runs. Had a couple of throws by those 2 good quarterbacks, but to the left. I mean, all day. I mean, just blowing it up. On the left side, that offensive line is just tearing people up.
Well, I'm sure Coach Rector said at halftime, listen, we're not down by 20, we're only down by 13, and we're going to get the ball. And this ball is going to trickle out of bounds, and not quite the kick the Bruins were looking for.
Kick is out of bounds.
So going to start at the 35, the Cougars, and J.J. Tomlin. You know, he's a 1,000-yard passer already 5 games in, and he's looking to add more yards to that. Going to have to do something to keep the Cougars in. I think going in the 4th quarter, Matt, what's your mindset? Got to be within 1 score?
Yeah, you're looking up here. If you can get within 1 score, go down the field, cut it to 6. You know, that extra point plays a big factor. You know, we were kind of joking around at halftime thinking, you know, it makes that extra point 35-0 running clock, but that can come to be a big factor in this game if Centennial's able to score.
Well, Fleming has had a few carries, but a lot of the carries have been by Deion Sanders. But Fleming starting off this series with a gain of about 2. And that was a slow developing play.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
You know, we've seen them successful running the ball. It's been in the spread formation. Oh, wow.
Picks it up. Tomlin, if he can get rid of it, he needs
just
to get
throw
rid
it
of
off the line of scrimmage. I think he's got. Yeah, he got it past. There you go. Ooh, that could have been disastrous. Headsy play by the young man. Brings up 3rd and about 8 instead of 3rd and forever. It was a good snap. Tomlin just looked like he lost the ball after the play action. Headsy play to pick it up and get it past the line of scrimmage.
So a crucial 3rd down. You get a chance to get the ball without having to play defense. And now Tomlin got time. He's going to lay it out to Fleming, who's got the first down on the lean.
Play.
And you talked about earlier, Matt, just the cushion that they gave him.
Yeah, and with the athletes that they have out there, just pitch. I'm really surprised we haven't seen more of that tonight. And make them step up. You know, we saw earlier, you see just kind of pitch it outside, a lot of room. We saw the pump and go earlier. I don't think they set that play up, you know. They had not thrown enough outside. You keep dumping those passes out there where they have to step up. Then you do that pump and go, and then you can really stretch the field. Nice run.
So, yeah, hard run by Fleming. Going to pick up about 4.
Yeah, you think 4 yards run, not that big of a deal. But right there, he was stopped at the line of scrimmage. Keeps pushing forward. Low center of gravity, wraps that ball up, picks up a nice 4-yard gain.
Gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 at the 49.
And there's Tomlin on the quarterback keep off that zone read.
Yeah, he does a nice job. Sees that middle open up, in stay at home, keeps the ball himself. Right up the gut, big 1st down. They're in Bruin territory. Right there, keeps the ball himself. Hard runner, big guy, hard to bring down. 1st and 10 from the 43. Coach Rector's got to like what he's seeing right now from these young men.
And now Tomlin off the 1st down. This time the play fake.
He's got him. He's got him.
Hall. He's got somebody. He's got Wisenowski. Touchdown. No flags.
Hall and Wisenowski.
Absolutely.
Wow, huge play. That's not who I thought he was going to. That's twice tonight on some touchdown passes. The first person that was open, he didn't throw it to. Great play by Tomlin.
Well, the leading receiver and Emmanuel Hall were both wide open.
Wide open down the field. I thought Hall came open first.
Yeah.
And he was down the sideline. And, you know, I think probably Tomlin liked the middle of the field better. He could throw it up and, you know, let Wisenowski run underneath it. Great blocking up front.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is good. It could. And now Matt inside.
Down by 6. Bruce tried to come after that one, almost got it. That would have been a big block. Down by 6, huge play. Great drive to come out in the second half. And, you know, a lot of that has to do with coaching. You make some adjustments at halftime, able to take advantage of some things. And there you're going to see off the play action, Tomlin does a great job of just getting that ball up in the field and letting Wisenowski run underneath it. And Wisenowski just walks into the end zone. You know, we talked about the fact that they were playing off those receivers a lot. Like that play, they stepped up a little bit, had the play action pass. They bid on it. The Cougars able to take advantage, cut this to a 6-point game.
Well, that's exactly, Matt, you talked about the play action where they set it up with a run. They've had success running the ball.
Yeah, and those little dumps outside are almost like a run.
So, man, they beat him on the 2-deep safety back there.
Both of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Tomlin has the arm strength, and
especially when he has time.
Yeah, give credit to Coach Rector for showing that play earlier in this series and then went right back to it with the play action.
So what kind of kick we have here.
This is going to be deep, not returnable.
10:01 in the third quarter. We've got a game, folks. It looked like it was going to get out of hand.
Yep. A lot of people up here were wondering about the running clock when it got to be 27-7.
Yeah. That's Centennial faithful on their feet over there. They're excited, hoping their defense can make a play.
Well, now we've seen the Bruins strike very quick on every touchdown it seems like that they've had. We'll see what Centennial can step up.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
And look at Winfrey. He is going to just take it for, I mean.
Cool, calm, and collective.
I mean, even a even a bad situation, the Bruins offensively turn into something positive.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's an 8-yard run, almost 9.
It could have been 2nd and 12.
Yeah.
Gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and
Right there, ball on the ground, able to just pick it up, keeps his head on a swivel, doesn't just, you know, a lot of times when that ball goes on the ground, guys just fall on it, which is not a bad thing, by the way. But then also, when they pick it up, though, they kind of are just shell-shocked. Where am I going to go? He picked it up, stayed with the play, right up the middle, 8 yards.
Oh, my. That's
Left
Green.
side.
And there's a late flag.
Yeah, that looks like it's a face mask. They're going to be tacking on some more.
Well, he had the first down.
Johnson makes the stop.
That's going to be, I think it's only going to be 5.
Face mask against Centennial.
Yeah, it looked incidental.
So going to take it at the 40.
And that's another
The Bruins
joint.
seem like they can just move the ball at will.
That offensive line
10 at the 40.
is
They've been together for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, man. They had somebody was right in Green's face, and Green just a little stutter step goes right by him. Ooh, and even when, you know, offensive line kind of let somebody go there, there was a pretty big hole except for that one guy sitting in it. As you're going to see right here back
Right
on
there.
the counter.
Whoops.
And he just goes right by him.
Now, don't make fun of me. I told you he was like Barry Sanders.
You're right. I'll give
Check
it
the
to you.
stats.
I'll check.
That's all you got to do. Here he comes again. And this time,
Feed the beast.
now that's going to be Beasley, the fullback.
He's tackled by number 33, Spencer Zering.
And that's going to be another Bruin
First
first
down,
down
yeah.
right across midfield.
And that's another Vanderbilt bone and joint first down. Just inside the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 Bruins.
Well, going to be brought down by Green on a carry for about 4.
And I mean, it just seems like they can just line up and do this all day.
You would think that, Matt, they'd want to try to get it
Stack
to
that
the other.
side.
Yeah, get it to the other hash.
Yeah.
So
Every
they'd have
third
more
play,
room.
run right.
Well, they'll just keep pounding it over here.
It'll be 2nd and 6 at the 46.
Oh. Wow. Backside counter.
And you know, some of these runs are really kind of slow developing plays.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing how long these running backs or excuse me, linemen are holding on to these blocks. A lot of misdirection confuses the defense, though, at the same time.
Ball placed at the 41-yard line.
So going to be a crucial 3rd down, Matt. Brentwood has yet to punt in the game.
3rd down.
And there's Winfrey on the keep. Oh, and he is
wow.
gone. Oh, and Big Green.
Big
They
Green
blocked.
had insult to injury. Wow. Great job by Winfrey. I mean, he read the pitch man like a book. He saw that he was just kind of went outside of him a little bit, was not playing him, playing Green, kept it himself, takes it to the house. And just blocking by that offensive line. I mean, man, and you know, the little fake in the inside, everybody kind of stayed in there. There's nobody outside, one man to beat. You know, if he does pitch it, it's probably gone too. Great job by that offensive line. And again, they're going to the left side of that defense.
This Bruin extra point is sponsored by Clearwater.
They're going to run a rut on that side run right over there.
yeah. So
We do outdoor kitchen
6:58 here in the 3rd quarter, and the Bruins answer Centennial's touchdown, and it is 34-21. Cameraman faked out.
Well, you saw Green's block
Yeah,
there.
he laid it out.
And he just let him have it. Whew. Man, back up by 13. And that's harsh. Your offense comes out from halftime, drives the field, cuts it within 6. Defense has got to make a play. And I think they're just demoralized right now. You know, they come to the sideline right now, and what are they thinking? They're just like, you know, what are we going to do to stop this? Put 10 guys on the left side of the field. That's one thing I would do.
So here comes Halbert. And that is going to be a touchback.
Yep.
Halbert's kick splashes down into the end zone for a Clearwater Pools touchback. Centennial will start first and 10 at their 20. Your new score with 6:58 remaining in the third quarter.
So
the Brentwood Bruins 34.
We'll see what Coach Rector and the Cougars have here.
Well, they've got to respond. I mean,
your attention, please. There's a black Mercedes NL350 license plate.
That's not me or you. I can tell you that right now.
We got a call for a black Mercedes. Lights are on. Creed?
Yeah.
No.
Ben's asleep in there.
Tomlin, plenty of time.
And this time they're playing up a little bit more.
That's Hall for a gain of about 1.
Pass is complete to a man.
A little pitch and catch on the outside. Nice job defensively by the Bruins. I think they've understood what the game plan is here.
So here comes 2nd and 9, and Tomlin. A handoff.
Oh, that's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Fleming on the carry.
Not the greatest.
Now Fleming not able to come up with much yardage there.
Tackled by number 59, Adam Thetford, and number 6,
Thetford on the tackle. 3rd and make it 7.
It'll be 3rd and 6.
Huge down. You know, still a lot of time left, but the way that Bruins offense is going, you're going to have to match them score for score here. Just to stay in the game.
Absolutely. Tomlin, plenty
All
of time.
kinds of time.
And he found
Collier wide.
Wow.
Nice job by Collier, fighting for extra yardage. We haven't called his name much tonight, but he is a integral part of this offense.
And number 8, J.B. Calton.
They've been attacking the edge of edge of the field. Brentwood's kind of stepped it up a little bit. That's going to leave Collier open in the middle, and they're able to take advantage of it.
Well, the clock is going to continue to run. 5:34, Matt. Yeah, it's one of those things you can't give Brentwood a lot of time.
No, you're
offensively.
You're down 2 scores right now. You got to go down and score. You're going to be down 3.
An empty backfield. Fleming off the.
Oh, got to get some blocks on the edge.
Nice job, I believe.
Yeah, no blocking on the edge.
Number 2,
Jonathan Zadik.
And Zadik on the tackle. Well, that's a play to stretch the field, but we'll see what they go back to now.
11.
Brentwood's kind of stepped up their coverage on the outside. I think they're going to have to start stretching the field vertically a little bit.
The cushion off the slot receiver is huge.
Collier keeping it again.
That's Tomlin.
That's Tomlin.
Yeah. And that's not a bad carry for about 6.
No, not at all.
Tackle by number 59, Adam
Makes his
Thetford.
3rd down a lot more manageable. Thetford on the tackle.
Gain of about 5 out to the 46-yard line. 3rd and 6.
So a big 3rd down.
3rd down and 6.
And the crowd's coming to life. Over here on the Brentwood side.
Trying to rally these Bruins.
Tomlin, plenty of time.
Collier,
I think he reeled it in.
He came up with it.
But it's going to be
He's
short.
going to be a little short. If he doesn't bobble that, he might be able to get upfield a little bit.
Pass is caught by number 17.
So now.
Good pass by Tomlin. You got to go for it. No doubt about it. No hesitation. What are you thinking, Coach?
Well,
spread them out, run it,
absolutely.
roll out a little bit. They're still playing way off on the outside, especially here on this side of the field.
Wow, Fleming, get outside. And
wow, he's got the edge.
Wow, and he had a next gear when he hit that sideline.
It looked like he just turned it up. Huge play. You know, we've seen that zone read a couple of times, and Collier's kept the ball. This time he hands it off, and just right off the edge, big Cougar first down. Moves the ball to about the 37-yard line. 3:24 remaining in the third quarter. This offense is dangerous.
Tomlin. Sanders, a trick play. And a wide open Wisnowski.
Oh, my
touchdown.
God. Wow, and like I was about to say, because it looked like Tomlin stepped back looking for the throwback.
And Deion Sanders.
Sanders, we've called his name a lot tonight, but not throwing the ball. Great pass. I mean, you know, he had a man wide open. Somebody right in his face chunks it up. Huge pass. Great play, Wisnowski. And momentum is flipping back and forth in this game. But that defense has got to come up with something here, or it's all for naught.
And the extra point.
Cuts it to 6.
The kick is good. Your new score with 3:13 remaining in the third. Brentwood 34.
Wow.
This sideline over here is a little shell-shocked. Brentwood has not been in a tight game all year. I don't think that offensive line is that worried, though.
Yeah, Brentwood has given up more points tonight than they have in the first 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think Coach Rector knew coming in he was going to have to throw a trick play in there to
and they set it up beautifully. You see, how does Sanders hang in there with that? I mean, he just had somebody in his face, got smacked up, does a good job of throwing that up. Wisnowski comes away with the touchdown. Great job to cut it to 6. And there's the kickoff.
And Marsalis is going to have a chance.
First time we've had an opportunity for a turn tonight. He's got some room. Don't push.
Marsalis returns the kick from the 1-yard line.
See what I just said? Don't push.
Yeah.
In a football game.
How about don't shove him into the fence?
It's like did you see the new South Park the other night?
The what?
You see the new South Park the other night? They were talking about football safety. They changed the game a little bit. You gotta check that out.
My wife, she won't allow me to watch South Park.
I couldn't sleep.
Not many options with late at night.
No.
So an amazing turn of events. The Centennial's defense. Here comes Green, left side.
Oh, wow. The huge hole.
They've got to
get a little chippy on the edge.
They've got to make it, Matt, where they have to make Brentwood in a 2nd and 10, 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8 situation.
Yeah, they keep you on 2nd and 2, 2nd and 1, or first down on first down.
Oh, there is a flag of illegal motion, and that is that's
one way.
Yeah, that's the one negative play that they've had pretty much all night.
All game offensively. 1st and 15. What's the way they're moving the ball? They can pick that up. I mean, you know, I don't think it changes their play calling at all. I think if you don't pick up anything here on first down, it's going to change some things. But you pick up 5-6, you're still going to do exactly what you were planning on doing.
Oh.
Right up the gut with the fullback.
Wow.
My gosh.
And he is going to pick up the first down. So the 1st and 15 becomes a 1st and 10.
Man. Right up the gut. And you're going to see him hand it off to Meehan in his fullback position, and he just pushes through, powers through a couple of arm tackles. Huge first down on 1st and 15. That's just demoralizing.
1st and 10 Bruins at the 36.
So there's Green. And Matt, he actually had the outside here.
He did, you're right.
Cut it back in.
Still picked up several yards.
Yeah.
An offensive juggernaut here running the ball.
Gain of 5 on the play.
So 2nd and 5.
At the 41.
Other than that 1st and 15 they just had, the 2nd and 5, maybe the longest down they've had.
Yeah. Pass first down anyways. Left side again, just rides his blockers. Carries it forward for another first down. I mean, this is just amazing to watch.
And it's amazing to watch that they do the same thing almost 85% of the time.
Put that back wing back in motion. Counter to the left.
You avoided trip to the emergency room by visiting their after-hours clinic in Brentwood. Open late, Monday through Thursday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturdays, seeing athletes at 8 a.m. No appointment necessary. 1st and 10 Bruins at their 49.
You got to wonder what the offensive coordinator's doing up there. You got 4 plays dialed up tonight.
Yeah. Oh, that time Mayer.
Oh.
He is a big.
He is hard to bring down. And it looked like he was going to break free there. Refugee with a big tackle. You know, in other Centennial games, we've called his name a lot defensively. Haven't said his name tonight.
3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Long 7. Huge play. They got to make a stop here on 2nd down now. Under a minute remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Well, probably one of the most time-consuming drives the Bruins have had. The toss sweep.
He dropped the ball. Oh, don't. I thought they were going to jack him. That wasn't going to be good.
They threw a flag. The back judge threw a flag. I'm not sure what this is going to be, but.
What if they could decline it?
Yeah, if it's on Brentwood.
Yeah,
I wouldn't give it.
I'm declining. I don't care. I'm not going to make it
Yeah,
2nd and 18.
No,
Let's just give it one go right here.
That's a tough call. Yeah, and Coach Rector is going to decline it. So 3rd and 10.
If you can stop them here, I think, like for a minimal gain, you're looking at punt. I think if they pick up 9, I think they might be going for it. But I'm not giving them 2 cracks at it when you see him hand the ball off to the fullback and pick up 15. Ben Green on the sidelines.
Yeah, and with his helmet off.
You got to think pass here. Helmet off, that's not a good sign.
Nope.
Timeout, Cougars.
Well, hopefully one of the Centennial coaching staff has said, hey, Ben Green is on the sidelines. He's not even in the game. Well, they may could go right here.
We got to play the entire field now, guys.
Steal the ball. Stuck on that left hash mark.
A lot of room to the right side. Looking tempting right now.
Well, we had a score from Franklin, Matt. 14-7 Ravenwood.
Wow.
With 3 minutes left in the game. And Franklin had the ball, and they were moving. Well, now it's from Coach Johnson over at Franklin. 4th and goal from the 5. Timeout. 14-7.
4th and goal.
4th and goal from the 5. So
that's kind of a shocker.
Yeah, it is. We're going to update here.
3rd and 10.
There's Mayer, and not a great pitch.
They stopped it.
And Mulaney, they stopped him. And Matt, that's going to bring up 4th and about 8.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting call right here. Looks like the offense is staying out there. Well, we're going to possibly see our first punt of the night for
setting up in punt formation, number 13.
For the Bruins.
Well, just the difference.
I think it's only the 2nd punt we've had all game, isn't it?
Yeah, just the difference between when Ben Green is in and Ben Green is out. And a mishandled snap, but they look like they're setting up for the return, Matt. And
they attempted to go get that smart decision. Leave that alone. Wow, big down. Our big set of downs for those guys.
And that
come up with a stop. They needed it, you know. Centennial not being able to stop them all night. They came up with it at the right time, closed out the third quarter.
Well, the end of the third quarter, the Brentwood Bruins 34 and the Centennial Cougars 28, Matt, and we may have ourselves a WCTV classic.
It's shaping up that way.
Into the fourth quarter on a tremendous night. Our WCTV crew, Jacob and Tyler. Matt, I hope you got the names of the.
I know one is Josh.
And Josh, and of course Ricky, and Josh's sister. They're both from Fairview. Have joined us tonight, and
got Jacob up top with us.
Yeah, Ben and Houston down in the truck. We just keep adding people.
Trying to confuse me is what's happening.
Yeah, absolutely. And Josh and man, Anna Kate. And I tell you
Tyler is giving us the shoulder shrug.
What a sacrifice by those two. It is homecoming in Fairview, and they're stuck in the truck with Creed.
And Josh is senior.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Wow.
Last homecoming.
Yeah, here it comes. Who's that? Fleming.
Big run up the sideline. Scotty Fleming. Looks like he's going to pick up about 7. And you know, the tide is turned here. Centennial now able to move the ball here. They've got down to 1 score. They know if they can drive the length of this field, take some time off this clock, they can be up by 1, that extra point. You know, we joked around it being about a running clock. Now we're looking at could be the difference in the ball game.
There's Tomlin.
Wide open play, way off a Hall. What is that? I mean, he was already 10 yards deep and even backed up more. If they're going to do that, just pitch and catch that sucker all the way down the sideline.
Yeah, and the Centennial faithful who traveled the short distance to cheer on their Cougars after the last 2 weeks have just been horrific.
Yeah.
The Independence loss was definitely a shocker by all in the Centennial family, you could say, even us here.
Yeah, I was not expecting that at all.
And then Wilson Central.
And not just the loss, the way it happened.
Yeah, absolutely. Wilson Central, a very good team, still undefeated, so that one not quite as.
Oh,
he picked off!
That's intercepted. Oh my gosh. Very errant throw by Tomlin. Kind of like sidearmed it out there. Very lazy throw. That's, not the time to let that happen. And, I think, honestly, if you look up top, I think the defender was kind of confused and just kind of got lucky. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like happening. Luck beats skill every day of the week.
And Zadek comes through with the crucial interception.
Wow.
That was still a lot of time left when it comes to both of these offenses. But
yeah, and you couldn't see it up there at the top. Also, I didn't see who the top receiver was, but he was running down the sidelines free. Your defense comes up with a big stop.
Here's the play.
Yeah, around the back. Oh, wow.
And there's Schumpert, and he does catch it at the 1.
And they're going for the jugular right out of the gate.
Nice job by Winfrey to hang in the pocket.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to get some heat from the backside. And you see the heat coming away, but good pass, great catch by Schumpert. Brings it down to about the 2-yard line, 1st and goal. And just like that, the Bruins are back in business.
And Ben Green, I believe, is back on the field, Matt, just in time.
Add another touchdown to us.
I believe that's Big Mayor coming.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Wow. Just like that, back up by, 12 for now.
Yeah, and I'm waiting to see, the 2-point
I'm
drop.
thinking I'm going for 2 here. In a close game like this,
Schumpert will hold. Halpern will kick it.
Timeout Brentwood. You guys think they're thinking the same thing.
Brentwood.
Well,
their first.
Not sure I really understand that. They went out there with the swinging gate concept and wanted to see maybe what would happen there, but I think you want to save that timeout. A lot of time left, 10-20.
Projects and strategic talent acquisition. Whether you're looking for your next opportunity in
I know Centennial just made a mistake there, but really they've been able to move the ball on your defense.
find your freedom and connect with Vaco
Yeah,
today.
absolutely. I mean,
Call
what's the difference between 12 and 13 at this point?
or visit
You need that 14 to make sure.
Vaco.com. Your attention, please. If you have lost a cell phone, come to the press box. Thank you. Brentwood will attempt the PAT.
Well, it does look like they're going to go for 2, Matt. Keep your eye on Jack Mayer, the tight end, but I tell you what, it's only, what, 2.5 yards?
I think we're seeing another quarterback sneak like we just saw. I mean, they just barreled that sucker in.
I think Big Green.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Oh, Winfrey's going to keep it, toss it.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
And you know what? He got it.
Oh, my gosh. That is crazy.
That is unbelievable.
I don't know how that ball doesn't roll out of the end zone, to be honest with you.
Well, that's Anthony Caldwell. And you know why they had a struggle with it, Matt? Because they went right.
No doubt. They outsmarted themselves.
Recovered by Caldwell and taken into the end zone for 2 points. The penalty is against Centennial.
Well, they had a late flag. It looked like unsportsmanlike conduct, Matt. Tacked on to the yeah. And that is going to
Can't
give
get
them.
sloppy here, and then we're going to see the
Well, that's
quarterback sneak that just barrels into the end zone, just creates a complete new line of scrimmage. I mean, just they took those boys for a ride. Now back up by 14. Wow. Centennial had an opportunity to take the lead. Just like that. The Bruins back up by 14. Here we're going to see the 2-point conversion, get the fake up in the gut. And there's a fumble to the outside. Somehow able to come up with the ball. And I thought that was headed for the out of bounds easily.
Well, all the discussion's going on, Matt. Check in from Franklin. The Rebels convert on 4th and goal. Tied up, heading to overtime.
Wow.
And that's got to be disheartening for the Ravenwood fans who
looking for a win.
Yeah, started 0-5. And that one's deep. And going to be a touchback. So with 10:20 here, and the Bruins answer off the turnover.
I always think on those things, I'd like to try to hang it up as high as I can and get it like on the 5-yard line, make them return it. But
I'm not a very good kicker, so I don't know.
That's not what I meant. What'd you say?
When you're kicking off?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do you say you're not a good kicker?
I'm not a good kicker.
Oh, I thought you said he wasn't. I thought he does a great job kicking.
But I wonder if he has the ability to do it from the 50 to get it up that high.
Yeah. I guess, when you're not punting it, you're kicking it off the tee, different story.
Here goes Tomlin. The Cougars going to answer.
Oh, that's head-to-head.
Helmet to helmet.
That's helmet to helmet, 15 yards. No. That's helmet to helmet.
Yeah, and then I think if that would have happened.
That's targeting almost.
And if that would have happened on the Brentwood sideline, it probably would not have been called. But Coach Rector's standing right there.
I don't know. That was pretty blatant.
And let's see if they wave it off.
I don't know. Yeah, that's personal foul.
Helmet to helmet contact against Brentwood.
That would not have happened in the South Park version of football. That's all I'm going to say. And here you're going to see it. Nice pass by Tomlin. Didn't really get hung out to dry, but I mean, that was just, he led with his head.
Yeah. He
was not leading with his shoulder. He led with his head. You cannot do that anymore.
Well, that's Zadek, who just came up with a big interception.
From the 35.
And he was feeling his oats there.
And backside, Fleming is in trouble.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
Brought down by number 41, Luke Lee.
This Brentwood defense is feeling it right now. They are fired up after that interception. Under 10 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. 14-point game, and they are coming after Tomlin.
There goes Tomlin. Back, plenty of time.
Oh,
Across
wow.
the middle.
He had his man.
Yeah, Wisnowski.
Pass is incomplete.
Just misses him. I think Tomlin might be a little bit rattled right now, maybe not because of so much pressure, but just had some errant throws, taking him off his game.
Well, the Bruins fans going to respond here to the PA announcer's plea on a 3rd down and 11 with 9:29, Matt.
Thinking 4th down territory.
All right, listen.
I think you got to.
You got to. Little confusion.
Timeout. Look at this. Look at the slot receiver.
And he just couldn't get there.
That was and he was the man that was confused about where to be, and you go to him. 4th down and 11. The offense looks just completely out of sync right now.
Well, here comes Coach Rector, going to try to roll the dice. 4th and 11. Well, they got to have max.
I think they got to go for it.
Yeah, you got to have max protection. You can't get Tomlin in a hurried position. We've seen him.
Yeah, he's not looked good in her. I don't think they're bringing any more than 3 though.
Backside. Picked off by Mayer.
And Tomlin's just out of sync. I mean, he had a man wide open there in the middle of the field. Backside, Hall was looking really nice. I mean, and it looked like he wasn't throwing that to a single Cougar at all. I mean, just like, I'm just going to sail this across the middle. I'm not sure who he was throwing that to.
I guess Wisnowski, he was the guy in the general vicinity, rolling away from his throwing shoulder. A difficult throw for even a high school experienced quarterback, even a pro.
You're right.
But the ball did sail on him. And now, Matt, this could be disastrous. Left side, Ben Green. And nice play by Dusty Lee.
Dragged down by number 3, Malik Grimes. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
2nd and a long 7. I think we're going to, not that we haven't seen it all night, but we're definitely going to see ground and pound action. Brentwood's going to try to run as much clock off as they can and put this in the end zone and put this game out of reach.
Fullback.
Oh, wow.
37. Put it in the books. That's going to be.
Got the dancing bear out there in the middle of the field.
Meehan.
Meehan, just barrels through that line of scrimmage, and you think he's just going to go down or try to power over somebody. And right at the end, as he busts through here, he shows a little shake and bake action. Picks up an extra 5 or 6 yards. Nice run.
Well, the Bruins on the move again, Matt. And they are.
Wow.
Martinez still going. He's going to pick up a
spinning forward. I mean, just, there's no quit in any of these running backs. It doesn't look like it matters who they give the ball to. None of them want to go down. And, that creates, when you've got depth like that, where you know that the guy behind you is going to run as hard as he can and can do exactly almost what you're doing, it makes you every single play bring your A game, and it just makes you so much better as a group.
1st and 10 at the Cougars 14.
So Mayer back under center. Green trying to cut it back inside. I think if he would have just stuck to the outside, he probably would have had
pressed the hole and bounced it outside. Could have walked in, looked like.
Well, the good thing is the clock's going to run.
I mean, it's just 2nd and 6. They.
And they got 4 tries at it.
Yeah.
Or 3 more tries at it.
They can pick 6 up on a quarterback sneak.
Well, here comes Winfrey. And it's slow developing. And Matt, this is going to be Martinez.
He's going to walk in.
And sometimes you talk about those slow developing plays. That one right there looked like a design slow developing play.
I think most of them have been. You know, they put a lot of guys in motion, you know, of those wing sets, and they run a lot of counters in misdirection, and so it really freezes the defense. And they set up a lot of these plays like this one to Martinez that they just scored on by doing that. And the only way you can do that is if you've got an offensive line that can hold on their blocks. And these guys right here, tight ends, everybody, they come out and they hit you in the mouth every single play. Extra point good. Up by 21. 6:59. Excuse me, was that no good?
Score of
wow.
interest. At the end of regulation, Ravenwood 14, Franklin 14.
I don't think he made that.
Courtesy of Brentwood homepage.
And there you're going to see, it's like we talked about, a little fake handoff. Martinez coming around the backside and just nobody in his face. Good blocking downfield by some of these tight ends and wide receivers out there. Martinez just walks in.
48, Centennial 28.
Here we're going to see another angle as you see the blocking that he gets downfield on the edge. Allows him just to walk in the end zone. I mean, it's just uncanny what we're seeing from this group.
Well, here come the Bruins kicking off. I believe Fleming's going to have a chance to return it, Matt. And can he get it through the front? Oh, that's got to be a face.
Yeah, it has to be.
You name it, everybody threw their flag.
Going to bring him up to about the 47-yard line. It's hard to believe that literally 3 minutes ago we're talking about Centennial possibly with the opportunity to go up by a point.
Yeah.
And now we're looking at being down 3 scores. Talking about this being an instant classic. And now it's 3 touchdown deficit.
Centennial has first and 10.
And there you're going to see the face mask right at the end.
At their own 48-yard line.
Well, Tomlin going to try to redeem himself after the interception. And there's Deion Sanders. The Bruins just got over there really, really quick.
Yeah, Sanders been a busy man tonight.
Tackled by number 59.
Has a touchdown pass in the game if you didn't see that earlier.
Bedford, not his first tackle.
Tomlin again. Now the fake to Sanders. And he's got Hall open, Matt.
Wide open.
And Mayer
kind of
drags him down.
Didn't quite put enough on that. Hall not able to get in the end zone. But nonetheless, the one thing you don't want to do is overthrow that wide open receiver. They see him rolling to his right this time, to his passing side. Hall comes up with a big reception.
Tackled by Aaron Mayer. First and goal at the 5.
Well, Matt, this has been a shootout at the OK Corral. I mean, if Centennial can put some points in, I mean, we're looking at. Well, stop short.
Fleming on the carry.
As Fleming on the carry.
We've already scored 76 points tonight, which is not what I thought was going to happen.
What was the over-under?
I think they met it.
Appears to be a gain of 2. Second and goal at the 3.
Second and goal from the 3. Centennial trying to close this gap.
Uh-oh.
Better get rid of that. Trying to force the ball. And Tomlin, when he's under pressure, does not make the best decisions.
Not a bad.
Well, third down. We got a Ravenwood Franklin update.
Ravenwood picks up their first win.
3rd and goal
Overtime,
at the 3.
20-14. I'll tell you what happened right after this. Oh man,
How did he
Fleming,
get the edge? Man,
he got it.
I thought they
Touchdown.
was dead to the right.
Into the end zone.
Fleming showing his speed and athleticism.
Well, I'll tell you what, Matt, Creed has got plenty of options for the play of the week.
Montage.
Montage, that's right.
Montage.
Touchdown by Scotty Fleming. On to attempt the PAT, number 15. Nick Madonia.
That actually
83 points.
Your new score.
At 48-35 is
Brentwood,
your new score.
48.
5 minutes left, Matt. We could probably
crazy.
have 14 more points.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
So
We got to break the 100-point mark here.
here's Scotty Fleming showing his 1-on-11 move.
Yeah, I don't know how he got away there. And then he just, again, we see that second gear, takes it right past and just tight ropes that sideline and walks it into the end zone. 5-11,
Well, Matt, I tell you,
down 13 again.
our good friend Jay Johnson over at Franklin said that Ravenwood scored a touchdown. Franklin actually blocked the extra point. So they scored a touchdown and get the extra point. They're a winner. Took 2 sacks on the first 2 plays.
Wow.
And that made it like 3rd and 30, and they never recovered.
Number
And
15,
so
Nick Madonia will kick.
hats off to Ravenwood. Oh, Matt, it looks like the onside kick is about to come.
I was haven't been able to watch much college football this season. Now they got a new rule where they can fair catch the onside kick.
No,
Is that in high school now too?
I don't think so.
I mean, I'm not making it up. It's in college. It's awful.
All right,
Brentwood got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't get the bounce you're looking for. But what happens is, you try to get that one hopper where it goes high in the air. Now, I'm not kidding you, in college, they can fair catch that
Even off the bounce?
off the bounce. That is insane to me. I mean, it takes basically the opportunity away to get back in the game.
Brentwood homepage.
But
Ravenwood 20, Franklin 14. First and 10 Bruins.
Well, now the Bruins have a chance to pretty much ice the game with this drive. I mean, still two touchdowns ahead.
Yeah.
And Caldwell going to the right side, only have a gain of 2.
well, now's the time to try to work that side, though. Left side's maybe a little tired.
Gain of 2. Will be second and
Work
8
the right.
at the Cougars 49.
The one thing the Bruins are going to do, left or right, they're going to try to milk this clock as it's a 4:40 and counting.
Stay in bounds. And that's one good way to do it right there. Not much clock milking, I think.
Oh. I believe that's not Meehan. That's 33 Beasley, I believe.
Yep, it is. And I mean, we've just seen some huge runs tonight from these fullbacks. I mean, it's just like whoever you want to give the ball to. Beasley just breaks through, showing a little speed of his own. Thought if he'd have switched that ball on the other hand, could have gave a little stiff arm, probably could have ridden into the end zone. Got to wonder if they're going to give the man the ball after that run. Which I know is a big pet peeve of yours.
So at the 4-yard line are the
For good
Bruins.
reason.
Here goes Green. And again, trying to cut it back inside.
I think you give it to Beasley here. You let him run it all the way down there.
Yeah.
Give the big man a touchdown.
Tackle by number 9, Joseph Refugee.
Well, Green hobbling a little bit coming out of the off the pile, Matt. And that's one thing you want to do. Let's see, the game's in control. Don't
Get him out of the game.
Yeah, you don't want your big guy in there to take another shot. He is favoring the right leg a little bit. I would not give it to him. And Matt,
I don't think they got it in.
Stop just short.
I think they're just trying to milk the clock. Don't get in. We need another down.
It's going to be a late flag from the
Appears to be inside the 1 yard line. It'll be third and
side
goal.
judge on the Centennial side. Motion on the Bruins. Are going to back it up.
Back them up.
False start on the offense. 5 yards.
I don't think it changes much of what you're doing. The way they've been able to run the ball. On the 7.
Appears to be second and goal on the 6.
Green is out. Winfrey's going to keep it. He's going to lean forward
And he's
for
in.
the touchdown.
Quarterback Austin Winfrey on the keeper.
Winfrey with the score.
Is into the end zone for the big goal. Brentwood Brewers touchdown.
Back up by 3 scores, and this game is now definitely out of reach with 3:18 remaining.
The PAT.
The only
Sponsored
question is how many more points may be scored in 3
That's
minutes
Number
and
21, Trace Halpert.
18 seconds.
Beasley will snap. Shumpert will hold. Halpert will pick it. And it's good.
To make this one.
Your new
Well,
score with 3 minutes.
55-35.
90 points scored.
That is not.
90 points.
55. Centennial
Here we're going to see Winfrey
35.
fakes the handoff up the middle. Does a good job. He's got his pitch man out there, but he thinks I'm riding this one all the way in. I'm taking this score. Sorry about that. Spins in for the end zone. 35-55.
I think it's time we
3:18.
contribute to our cheerleaders. They're about to do about their 400th push-up. Mia Carrillo.
A lot of push-ups from these young ladies here right now.
The cheerleaders doing a push-up for every point. And you add that up, Matt.
No.
No, you can't add that up.
I don't want to add that up.
And I think they've decided to do one at a time.
Fleming and Wisnowski.
Each. Interesting. And how going to let Fleming bring it out.
Those ladies are going to have some
Whoops.
guns. Oh, nope, that's not the
Oh,
not
wow.
the best idea.
16.
Taken by Fleming at the 1 yard line.
Mangelsdorf.
Brought down ferociously by number 16. Reed Mangelsdorf.
Special teams.
And we've got more cheerleaders. Julie Knapp, Melissa Petrovich.
Not been much of a factor
No,
tonight.
absolutely not. Except for the
Amber Robinson.
couple of missed PATs.
Yeah,
and,
only and which didn't amount to anything
What did
really.
we let? One punt on each side. And
Yeah,
And Mr.
a lot of kickoffs, though.
Steele.
a lot.
Your coach is Mandy Bicep.
But a lot of kickoffs in the end zone or out of bounds or fair caught at the 30. Not many returns.
There is, I believe that's Sanders.
Fleming carries. Tackled by number 41.
You told me tonight that Centennial would score 35 points. I would have thought, first off, no way. Second, I would have thought that would have been a much closer game.
Well, if you wanted tonight's copy of tonight's game DVD, check us out, 615-472-4032, $20 a copy. Check out our website, wc-tv.net, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. As you check out the plays of the week, a lot of other things that have gone on throughout the year. And there's Hall on the catch.
Conlon's pass is complete.
No, you're exactly right, Matt. Somebody said 90 points tonight. I would have said, where's the basketball game?
Yeah,
'Cause
no
this
doubt.
is not
Tackled by number 2.
what I was expecting. We knew Brentwood could score. We knew Centennial score, but we knew Brentwood could play defense and hadn't given up a lot of points. 24 maybe for the whole year, giving up 35 in one night. So back to the drawing board, I guess, for the Bruins defense.
And it's kind of, you know, not necessarily a bad thing to have a game like this, especially when you come out and win. You know, you can. It's like Nick Saban never. He always likes there to be something that he can gripe about.
Number 18, Tomlin on the keeper.
Even when he wins.
Flag after the play.
Well, another late flag. It is going to be unsportsmanlike on the Bruins. I believe Aaron Mayer, the safety, came up and hit Tomlin, and may have just said something like, good game, Tomlin. But tonight's
1 minute, 54 seconds remaining.
contest was worth the price of admission, at least.
No doubt.
As
A lot of back and forth action.
If you're going to have a 20-point game, let's make it entertaining.
And it certainly was.
Boom,
there's gonna be
backside.
big sack. That was a coverage sack. No one open downfield.
By number 44,
Matthew Reed with the sack.
And Reed, and you're right, man. It was a definite coverage sack.
A lot of time, really. I mean, Reed, though, comes up with the big play. Centennial's going to take a timeout. 1:29 remaining. They're going to just try to get something to happen here, put some more points on the board.
This weather soon will be telling us that the holidays are just around the corner. Spend your holidays relaxing by letting Barbie Cutie do all your cooking for you.
Next week, we're going to be at Franklin, Matt, as Lawrence County is coming to town. You know, it seems like there's a couple of weeks throughout the year where there's really not one game where, you know,
matchup of the county.
Yeah, and Lawrence County, every other county school, I believe, is on the road except for Franklin. So we are going to go to Franklin, and it is homecoming for the Rebels, and Coach Webb not too pleased with the result. And Reed again.
Back across his body, just throws it up. Right in the middle of the field. Reed again on the pressure. We know we've seen Tomlin make some really good throws, but whenever somebody's in his face or he's having to be on the move, making some questionable decisions. 3rd and 11.
Third down and 11.
Well, Matt, the 2002 state championship Bruin team was represented, you know, earlier in the night. They probably didn't realize that the Bruins have 55 points in them.
No.
Because they were also known as a defensive unit. And Coach Crawford's, I believe, his first year.
Flag on the play. Delay of game.
You're right, that was Coach Crawford's first year.
Well, delay of game, Matt. Very unusual delay of game coming out of a timeout.
Yeah.
Don't forget, folks, tonight's game can be seen at 11 p.m. on WPHS Channel 9. Third down and 16.
3rd and 16, 1:21.
Inside the 40.
Tomlin, plenty of time.
I mean,
that's no
looks
good.
like there were just a miscommunication there.
And Wisnowski
didn't even turn around for the ball.
I think Tomlin's like, hey, you're 15 yards down the field. You got to turn around for me.
He's telling them that right now. Big 4th down.
Here we go.
Cougars going to spread the field.
This is going to be for the ball game. Tomlin, one last shot, plenty of time. And this is going to be close, Matt.
I'm not sure. I don't think he got it. It's going to be, I think he's going to be a little short.
Oh, they're going to have to
measure.
They're going to have to measure. They may just give it to them, only 20 points.
I don't know. I think they're short. I don't think you can give it to them right there. I think they're good bit short.
So we either are going to extend this game for another minute, 2 seconds of watching the Bruins take a knee in the victory formation, or watch Tomlin sling it around.
Take another couple cracks at it.
Yeah, he's short.
Yeah, they're definitely short. And that's probably going to do it here. As you're going to see the Brentwood offense trot back onto the field. I imagine we're going to see victory formation. Snap it a couple times and they're going to be out the door.
Well, a tremendous showing, Matt, by the Centennial Cougars. Give them a lot of credit. They put a lot of pressure on the Bruins, where the Bruins have not had any pressure put on them this year.
Yeah, this is the first time they've been in a real game where they've been, 1 point there with 10 minutes going in the fourth quarter. Bruins only up by 6, and Centennial has the ball, ready to opportunity to go up by 1, and then just some things happened in the span of 3 minutes, and just kind of things unraveled very quickly for Centennial.
And that interception by Zadek really turned the page. As this should be the final snap of the game by Winfrey. And that should do it. And Coach Rector has come across the field, and he got to be pleased offensively that they did some things against a very good defense.
Yes. He just got to put it together against the teams that he knows that he's got to beat. I think last week was not one of those teams. They played one of the better teams in the state. But Independence is somebody that, they should have lined up and beat.
Absolutely. So, the Cougars even up 3-3. The Bruins 7-0, stay undefeated. As here our WCTV Game of the Week for Paul Breece and Matt Hill. The Bruins win 55-35, and we will see you next week at Franklin High School for homecoming.